You know what time it is. ReZero, episode 7 and 8. Let's get it. What's good? You already know it's your boy Toshi, and we are on to episode 7 and 8 of ReZero. Now, before we get into this, make sure you go ahead and follow me on IG. Also follow I'm Adonis Xavier on IG to keep updated with our ReZero after show shows every Monday at 8 a.m. PDT. So see you there. With that being said, you know the deal. Don't let me tell you what to do. Let's get it. You know what time it is for me? It's peanut butter jelly time.
Peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter
jelly. Peanut butter jelly. All right. Wow.
どうしてこんなことをってありきたりなセリフ言っていいか
Yo, this utilizing the intros. I love how they only have intros like every other episode. Like, it's pretty dope. She said, "Let me finish this before my sister pull up, cause she don't need to see this." Oh, my guy is strong though. You see, he gave her the flash grenade, which is his phone. Did the burst on her and then gave it a backhand real quick. What was that? Wait. Nah. It's my guy's. His whole leg. Oh my. From the knee down. Oh. Whoa, so the scissors can heal as well. She's gonna torture him and try to get information, stuff that he doesn't know because she doesn't trust him. Wow. She got her own set of issues. She got her own set of trust issues, over being overprotective with her sister. Now my man's is feeling the pressure of his restarts. You know what I'm saying? He's feeling it now. Cause he knows how to read and write now. He's been there for a minute trying to figure this out. So it's like they taught him a lot. He has a close relationship with all of them, but they don't remember him. So he's feeling that now. What's her power though? Like, what's that joint? Like, you don't see the slices.
今まで何度も死に
Yo, my man finally told his secret, and this mysterious hand we seen from the first episode is like, what's it about to do? Snatch him back? Don't tell me it's gonna snatch him back. What is going on? So that must have been like a warning from whatever is keeping him there. Like you can't talk, you can't snitch. You got to deal with this. You can't snitch, or you gonna get this hand. Whoa, she can smell like their power in this system, the mana or whatever. That's interesting. And he smells heavier now, so that means something's attached to him. She gonna put I'm gonna guess before she does it. She's gonna do a protection spell. Well, my man's got protection now, so that's pretty cool. So we'll see what happens with this jealous witch. That joint even protects him in his dreams. it protected him within his dreams as well. So it protects him on the outside and inside. That's kind of real crazy. And she just denied it, like straight up.
質問ばかりでこうるさいのよ。少し黙っているがいいかしら。
My man's reflex though, you saw that?
で楽になりたい。
That's right, you can't say nothing. So before we were trying to figure out, why isn't he researching this? Why isn't he trying to figure shit out, ask questions? And now we know this witch has a hold of him. And he can't say shit now. Wait a minute. Are they about to get down? Where did he get these? Wait. What just happened? Like they did 3 attacks at once? That's right. He tried to fight to make things right. Shit ended up crazy anyways, and now he's trying to leave. He's like, what's the point? There was no point in him dying if he was gonna end up like this. He's about to jump. See, this is crazy because he's never taken his own life, and he also doesn't know if he's gonna come back. Man, that's a tough decision regardless. Like, even though you know you have these powers, like he said, you don't know. You don't know. Whoa. Now, there's no time limit. That means he formed a contract with her completely. Is he gonna jump? Okay, this isn't bad. It's deep, but I don't know. It's not that deep. But I mean, it's a crazy decision for him because he spent the most time with these girls and now he loves them. You know, as like sisters, I'm assuming. So now he's going to do anything to get them back. My man's did it. My man's did it. He went out. He did it. He went crazy. So it looks like every time he dies, that hand that pulls his soul right back to the previous day. Yo, she said, I think your very birth was a mistake. Talk about curve. Yo, my guy be trying to spit. He be spitting game, yo. Yo, my man powered up. And nobody was afraid of each other either to fight. This is cool. Now it's explaining their magic system a little more. So this is pretty cool. Earth. He's got earth attributes. Or he has no magic. He has none. Shadow? I like this. There's 4 major categories, as we can see. 4 elements. We know that. Earth, wind, fire, water, heart. Go planet! No, not wrong series, but as you can see, there's shadow, which is interesting. It's a little secret. There's shadow and light. So there's actually 2 extra ones. There's 6 abilities. This is dope. He's gonna start learning magic now, and he's already strong. Shadow, huh? So that happened because he doesn't know how to use his gates. He needs to learn how to control his gates. So what was that? He just expelled all of his mana, and we know that the mana is connected to your life force. The heck is that? She gave him a senzu bean? That's what it is. So they got senzu beans now. Didn't nobody ask him questions. This is hilarious. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Do I smell another death coming on?
今俺の指先にはまさしく奇跡。
So right now he's pushing past his boundaries. He is pushing right now.
先輩はふんぞり返って部屋でステイしながら
My man's is going overboard. He's about to pop. Who throws up in the sink? You don't throw up in the toilet?
待って
座るならベ
Sit
ッド
your
でもい
ass.
い。
She says, sit your ass down.
つでもよ。
それにチクチクする。
膝ま。
My man's is in that thing right now. My man's is in that thing.
だったね。
Nah, what's going on?
かと思うくらい痛かったんだよ。
Oh, she broke my man's down. She broke my man's down. He just needed a release. He just needed a release. When you hold things bottled up for too long, you know, you need to release sometimes. You just gotta release.
スバルはいい子よ。
Yeah, but you gotta tell that to the whole house. Cause one sister might say cool, the other one gonna be like nah. Then you got the boss that's gonna be like nah.
ヤゴ愛してる。
Ha! We did find out a secret though. Is there a post? Oh yeah, there is.
ではそろそろ朝の仕事に入りまし
My man's gonna get in them cheeks. Watch. Me gonna get in them cheeks.
膝枕ですね。膝枕だわね。
そんな節操なしじゃねえよ。実はむ
Okay, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. My guy is cornered and sis is about to take him out. Thought he could escape. She took off the leg, started torturing him. He doesn't know anything. He's trying to figure it out. Bow, dead. Natsuki Subaru, he tries to tell Amelia, and then guess what? This goddamn thing comes out, grabs his chest like, I can kill you at any moment type shit. That intimidated him in not saying anything. He was scared. Librarian homegirl, what's her name? Beatrice, I think. But he ends up forming a contract with her like a spirit, which is super dope. I'm wondering if she's a spirit in just like this little girl form. You know, she's a librarian. Well, the library is her sacred place, which we find out that the further away she is, the less mana she's pulling from it. So that's like her home base. She's stronger when she's closer. So I thought the contract protected him in his sleep, but we end up finding out that it was the sisters who held his hands, comfort him. The comfort of the sisters saved him. I think that's what happened. It was either the contract or the sisters. I'm pretty sure it was the sisters. He's in the room chilling. Beatrice gets summoned. He walks out the doors and finds out that he made it to the next day. So when he finds out he made it through the next day, we find out that little sis didn't make it through the next day. It was like regardless if he lived or died, somebody was gonna die. The sister thinks he's in on it. The boss thinks he's in on it. And obviously Amelia and Beatrice don't think. Well, Beatrice is kind of neutral. She's just contracted to protect him. But I don't think she thinks he is a killer. He ends up running away because the three of them end up in some crazy close quarter brawl, which I wish I could see what the powers look like. But now we're finding out that, like, I think that's her mana release is just sharp, like bladed mana that she's releasing in bursts of energy. She's able to cut with her mana. That's her power. My guy runs. He comes to the conclusion that if he wants to save them, he has to kill himself. That's it. It's only one way to save them now is to kill himself. So he's trying to figure out if he can jump off this cliff, which we find out he ain't got the balls to do it. Beatrice finds him and is like, yo, I'm still protecting you. And he's like, what? What do you mean? And she's like, we didn't put a time limit on the contract. Like, he said, can you protect me until 4 days from now, right? Like to the morning of the 4th day or some shit, like the morning after the 4th day. She was like, cool, I guess. Formed a contract and ended up it having no timeline, so she was like his permanent bodyguard. But then Big Sis shows up. He takes too long. Big Sis shows up and she's ready to kill him. He finally accepts that, you know what, I need to fix this. I love the people that are around me. I'm having such a good time. They're good people. They just don't understand him. So he chose to say, fuck it, I'm out. And he ended up jumping off that motherfucker. Then we get to the next episode where the hand of fate, whatever it is, grabs his ass, pulls him back to the restart checkpoint. he remembers the sisters are the ones that comforted him in the time where he needed it while he was asleep. So he has a newfound like respect and love for them. Obviously, he's still in his home. He's a rando in his home. They are still skeptical about him. So he gets up and gets to work at the house like usual. He went back to that timeline. Let me be a worker in the house, working his ass off because now he's trying to gain their respect, trying to gain their trust. He takes a quick break and has a quick magic session with Puck and Amelia, which is super fire. So we find out that he is a shadow user. He has a shadow magic is his background. There's 6 elements. We know that there's original 4, which is fire, wind, water, and earth. Avatar. I mean, I guess every magic manga or anything that has powers in it always goes back to elemental powers. You see it with ninjas, ninjutsu, and Naruto. You see it in Fairy Tail. I mean, majority of magic anime that has magic in it usually has elements to it. So the last 2 are shadow and light. Not dark and light, shadow and light. So we find out there's gates inside your body that the mana can pass through or go into. He's never used his before, so his is just kind of bottled up in there. He tries to use it for the first time. He concentrates really hard, and explosion, he releases all his mana, which was crazy because it just said, it looked like a big ass atom bomb, but black cloud. Just, the animation on that was actually pretty fire. It's dope that we're finding characters that are strong enough to like decipher magical powers and stuff like that. Like Puck was able to test him, hit him in the forehead, and saw he's a shadow user. Same with Beatrice in a library. She was saying, yeah, I can tell if you're cursed or not before, but once the curse is activated, then I can't do anything for you. That's what makes me think that she's a spirit, right? So I'm definitely thinking she's a spirit now. We find out they got senzu beans. I mean, boca fruit. Yeah, they got boca fruit. Boko fruit, which is essentially the same. It restores, it doesn't heal you, it restores your mana just a little bit to get you active again. But I'm assuming if you eat a bunch of them, it'll restore it little by little. You know, so maybe it's like 10%. Boop, 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 boop. Pop 10 of them things, you got 100% mana. And then we get back into the room with the boss and the sister, big sis on his lap. And they're still looking out for him because they don't trust him. I mean, who would? Because he's still a random in this house, in this mansion. So they're keeping a close eye on him, you know, with everything he does. This isn't his first rodeo. Been doing this for a minute. So he knows how to cook, he knows how to clean. But the sister did still say he was useless. So we also found out some key information about Amelia when he was asking about the jealous witch, which we find out that the jealous witch, 8 other witches, I'm assuming took their powers, but the only way she was able to be locked up was inside of a dragon's egg. Is this what I'm getting properly? Let me know in the comments if I'm correct or not. But the witch is trapped in a dragon's egg because she's basically invincible. Like you can't kill her, so you have to just seal her. And this is the second time we've heard about dragons. Remember, we heard about the dragon that had a contract, but now the contract is over. So now what is that dragon doing? That's the only time we've heard of a dragon. And now we're hearing that the dragon egg is what sealed the witch in there. So these two might go hand in hand, and he's definitely gonna, I feel he's gonna search for the dragon or search for the witch's egg to break the curse somehow. I don't know. He's gonna figure something out. Sisters are still skeptical. He breaks that vase, finds the pot, brings it back, and she's like, nobody told you where it was. Whoop, made a mistake there, buddy. Around these sisters, you can't make any mistakes because they are ready to strike. So he ends up yakking in the sink at that, which is horrible. At least not the toilet, bro. Or maybe we just caught him washing his face. I don't know. He ends up yakking. Amelia's like, look, bro, come here. Follow me. Sit your ass down. She laid his head on his lap. My guy got so hyped for 2 seconds. He ended up breaking down all the way. A lot of stuff is built up. Like multiple deaths are built up. So he just is like his ball of emotions are packed, and now she is the one that helped him just get it out off his chest. Like just get it out. He cried to sleep. To lay on a chick's lap and cry and tell her all your full emotions, then fall asleep, like that's some love right there. We find out there's a prerequisite for having a curse that can't be broken on you. You have to be touched by a person, by the person that's giving you the curse. You have to make physical contact with whoever is putting the curse on you. So he puts 2 and 2 together and goes, well, I haven't been anywhere. How am I cursed? Oh, I went to the market, and since I skipped that day, she had to go to the market, so it ended up being on her. So now we have a clue, and we have a situation where he might be able to figure out where this curse is coming from. I don't know. There's a lot to it now. It's getting a little deeper, which I'm really liking now. I'm really liking this. It's getting a little deeper because he's finally asking questions. He's finally figuring things out. It's not just him playing along like everything's okay. That was my biggest pet peeve of this so far. And now it's coming back around. Let me know what you guys think of this reaction. Let me know what you guys think of these 2 episodes. Leave some comments down below on what you think. So you already know what to do. Don't let me tell you to do it, and have fun. Stay fly and be free.